Saturday and we are walking to get bagels.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. Happy Sunday. We are currently in New York, so welcome to the New York vlog. We got here super early yesterday morning. We took the red eye and we got in around 6 a.m. So we were very tired because it was basically 3 a.m. to us, but we were lucky and got early check-in at our hotel. I felt so lucky, but we were able to just come home or come to the hotel, basically take a nap, and then we had a jam-packed day yesterday. We honestly just kind of like did a bunch of shopping and hung out, but in the evening we went to see Blackpink, which was so much fun. It was so special. They're all so cute. I personally love Jisoo, but each of them had their moment and it was just such a good show. I'm so glad we came. I'm so glad we got to see them, and it was such a nice way to start our trip. We're here for a whole week. We're just gonna be working and hanging out, but it is Sunday and Luke and I are gonna have a little date night tonight. I'm very excited and I thought it would be a good time to film a little bit of a get ready with me. I haven't done this in a while, so yeah, I've already prepped my face with my usual things. I'm wearing the Primer Plus mattifier. This is from Bobbi Brown, the Saie Star Glow in, oh, this is the Star Glow shade. This is the Glowy Super Gel. I went through 2 mini ones of these and I finally just said, okay Lynn, you need to just buy the full size, and I have no regrets. This is such a staple in my routine now. And then I did put on a little bit of concealer. This is just the Nars, what's it called? I don't know what this is called, but this is the best concealer ever. I'm sure you're all familiar with this, but it is my absolute favorite. I'm trying to wear as little makeup as possible because it is so hot and so humid and it feels like you just kind of sweat everything off. But since we are going to dinner, I do want to elevate a little bit. I am about to go in and spot conceal with another Nars concealer and this Real Techniques brush. And then this is just the soft matte, like complete concealer. So those two, the one that one and this one are the exact same shade. This is the best spot concealer to ever exist. I actually did my own makeup for my wedding and this is what I used to cover up all of my blemishes and it is just amazing. I like to kind of just like pat it on with my finger and then I'll go in with this brush and it just kind of buffs it out around it really nicely. That way you don't lose any of the coverage. It's just so light and does such a good job. But yeah, like I said, Blackpink was so fun. Jisoo's my favorite. It was such a nice night. Tonight, I'm really excited to have date night. This is kind of the only night we have all week where it's just us two. So I think it'll be really fun. I'll show you what I'm wearing. I have this shirt from Reformation that I have been wanting to wear for a while. This is the Kosas Breezy Cloud Set powder. This is my favorite. I just think it's so light. I've tried to use other powders and I just always come back to this one. I just think it's the best and it works really well on my skin and it doesn't ever make anything feel cakey. For this trip, I did pack like a powder bronzer. This is my favorite right now. This is the Art Class by Rodin one and it just looks like this. But because it's so hot, I've been only wanting to wear like cream products. So I'm gonna just wear this Merit one because I love it and I feel like it sits, sorry I'm trying to put my brush. I feel like it sits the best on my skin in this climate. So I like to just kind of draw like a circle and on the side of my face and then blend it out. So I'll just kind of start at the temple and then I go down to the jaw and that should be enough. You guys have seen me use this brush for just about everything at this point and it is like, I think if you are in need of a makeup brush, this is the one brush I would recommend buying because it works so well for like any cream product. I will show you also, I've been wearing the Saie Blush in the shade Rosy. It's just a nice pretty pink color, which I think is so nice in summer because it's not like too intense. But I kind of apply it like, oops, I got it on my finger. I apply it from like my eyeball out, so, or like right before my eyeball. And then I just blend it out with the same brush. And it works so well. And it just gives a nice little glow. And then we will do the same on this side. And do the same like so. And then I like to take the excess and put it on the bridge of my nose, just to kind of like make it all cohesive. I haven't really been wearing highlighter and I think that's just because I've been using this so much. And I also just feel like I'm not really in my highlighter era. I don't know. I just woke up one day and said, I'm not gonna wear highlighter today, and then I just kept doing that for a little while. So here we are. I don't think I'm gonna do any eyeshadow or anything today, but I do think that I am going to now, I might as well put on a little bit of this Makeup by Mario like skin perfector. It's a lot less intense than a bronzer, so it doesn't really do too much. I think it just gives like a little bit more of a nice natural flush to the skin. And I actually use this for my wedding as well. I bought this because it was in Sophia Richie's wedding makeup video. For mascara, I brought two. I brought my typical, where is it? I brought my typical Clio Kill Lash one. And I also brought this one, which is the one that I've been using back in Seattle. I like it because it's a little bit more natural looking, but I feel like this stays on better, and because it's so humid, I want it to stay on as well as possible. So I'm gonna use this one, even though I do feel like it is a little bit more dramatic. But I feel like for what I want, which is for it to not be all over my face, this is the best option. And to make sure I don't get too much and like try to keep it natural, I'm just gonna like wipe off some of the product first, and then just do a very light coat instead of like really getting it up in there like I typically would. And this mascara is actually also what I used for my wedding makeup as well. The staying power of this is no joke. Also the crying power of this also is no joke. All right, so we are basically ready to go at this point. I'm just going to swipe on a lippy I think tonight I'm just gonna do this little Peripera one. It's in the shade Edge Nude, and I've talked about these on here before. I just love them. I love how big the applicator is, and I think it gives such a nice like frosted look without being too like, what's the word, without it like washing you out. So all right, I'm gonna get dressed now and then I'm gonna head to dinner.